course, you know how this go on. Come December, all the power brokers for college football come out, and one of the big positions just came open in the SEC is Texas A&M. I also want you to watch out for Arkansas because that can come and open up, and they also got a lot of bread thanks to Jerry Jones and his people. So 2 SEC schools could open up, and all kind of names are getting thrown around, and one of the names they're throwing around is Coach Prime. Now, every time one of these coaches get fired, there's a watch list that comes out, and there are a whole bunch of people on it. They got Dan Lanning, they got, I believe, Elmo, the coach up there at Duke. They even have the Detroit Lion head coach, Dan Campbell, on it. He's a Texas A&M Aggie. He's an alum. He was a tight end that came out of that program. Could he return? Because they are willing to pay big money. As much money as they paid Jimbo Fisher, and they didn't have him sign offset language, meaning Jimbo can go and be a coach somewhere else and still get that $75 million remaining on his contract. That's very advantageous, okay? They may not get the same deal, but if they get something like that same deal, that's crazy. My man already got $30 million talking about Jimbo Fisher, and he's gonna get another $75 just for chilling at the crib or working to get some more money. Anyway, I digress. You put $10-12 million in somebody's face, that'll make them reconsider a whole lot of different things. And Colorado's been through it before. Mel Tucker, he was there 1 year, went to Michigan State, and they paid him $10 million. All right, I get it. Coach Prime got a bag already and all that stuff, what people want to say. But let me tell you, there ain't nothing like a new bag, a bigger bag. That's what rich folks don't tell you. They like to stay rich. So it's advantageous. I think overall it's going to be a no. I want to say this for a fact right now. I think it's going to be a no, especially with Shedeur. If he returns next year, he's not going to transfer to Texas A&M. He's not going to sit out. He's not going to do none of that. He's just going to want to go to the NFL draft, right? And if he does go to the NFL draft, to me, that's what will make the rumors heat up. Because there's a 20-something days between now and December. And you know how it went when he went from Jackson State to Colorado. In that 20-day stretch, there's a lot of negotiating, a lot of backroom channels, a lot of discussions being had. So I think overall that ain't going to happen, putting Coach Prime to Texas A&M. But I could see how it could be advantageous. If Shedeur makes that decision to say, nah, I'm going to go to the NFL. I want to be out. I want to go to the next level. And he knows his son going to be straight. That leaves the opportunity open, like, hey, somebody else could come and buy out my contract. And as you know, all these buyouts, Texas A&M got bread. SEC got bread. They want to go at it against Texas, who's coming, Oklahoma that's coming, LSU that's already there, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Alabama, Florida, Georgia. If that's appealing as a competitor, I have an opportunity to be a head coach with the rest of those coaches in that league. It's very, very appealing, and you're gonna put 10 to 12 million in front of my face. I really like that. I would really like that. And you got to remember, Coach Prime lives in Texas primarily. He lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He wanted the TCU job, so he could be close to where he lives out in the Dallas area. Texas A&M is a bit more of a drive, but it's still in Texas, and he can recruit in Texas, and he recruit in Florida, and at an SEC school, and they are okay with who he is as a person. You look at what they had with Johnny Manziel. They love that stuff. They already had a black coach with Kevin Sumlin, so it's not going to be any of that first-time stuff and him doing it this way and that way. He can come right in, be himself, and put the program at a national level. Now, if you want to talk about people who write a check, it would be the people in Texas, man. You got a place where you normally live. You got a place where you're okay with recruiting. You're already comfortable with recruiting, and you're at an SEC level. That's appealing. Look. I just think it ain't gonna happen. The more likely thing that I can see happening is they poach someone from another school, and that other school will get in the running. Meaning, if they want Mike Norvell out of Florida State, Mike Norvell goes to Texas A&M, just like Jimbo did. I know who my first call would be if I was the Florida State athletic director. Heritage Sports.